Hello everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Blades of Avernum. Last episode we began Exodus, the next scenario that we're moving on to. And the sequel to Basikava, which we just did. We've done our exploration throughout, well, what's left of Vasilus and spoke with the various people in it. We have also received our message, which is head to the southeast so we can begin exploring and moving on. Before we do, however, I just spent a while writing down each and every single one of, well, there's something special. Turns out we're able to create a spell book here. And with the spell book, we can, well, get access to a wide variety of spells. And after looking through all this and writing it all down off-screen, it seems to be a mixture of spells that we encounter in other Avernum games, and spells that we would not normally have access to. For example, a mage with 10 points in mage spells would be able to cast Bind Foe, which webs targets. Okay, that's pretty good. A priest with 21 points in priest spells would be able to cast Sanctuary. If you remember that one, it basically hides someone and makes them unable to be hurt, as long as they don't attack someone. And as the spell improves, it can also hide the party and then give regeneration, that kind of stuff. We got Safe Travel, we got Divine Warrior, we've got Major Haste, which I'm definitely teaching my mage. We also have Capture Soul and Recall Soul, which is effectively how we normally know the, whatever they're called. Capture Mind and Simulacrum, how they used to work. So we can do that. However, we also have some other spells that we would not normally be able to use. For example, you know those fields that enemies are able to put down, like the anti-magic field, or an ice field, or stuff like that? Yeah, we can cast that now, and we can put them down. They are very dangerous, and I'm probably not going to, especially since I tend to send my warriors right into the line of fire, and especially with the anti-magic field, but it's something we can cast. Also, we'd be able to cast Quickfire. I would like to reiterate that. We would be able to cast Quickfire. Quickfire. We need pre-spells 25, and I'm surprised that it's actually only a pre-spell spell, but I guess that's for balance reasons, but still, that can be cast. I'm probably not going to mess with that, but either way, I'm definitely going to need to work on improving Bonnie and Draco's priest and mage spell skills. Right now they're at 20, some of the best stuff in here needs 25. And other higher stuff. There's a mage spell skill called Death Knell, which damages every enemy visible, or at least every target visible, for a massive amount of damage. I definitely want to try and get that. Sounds risky, but I definitely want to do it. But the main thing I want to do right now, yes, I do want to write a spellbook. The party has not learned special spells yet. There is no need to write a spellbook. Oh, I need to write them down. I did all this thinking I could write a spellbook now and start preparing it and the like, but it turns out I can't. Well, at least I have it all written down now. That's a good thing. We'll find it eventually. Anyway, I've done enough. It's time to move on. Wait, were we able to actually explore outside? No, I guess not. For just a moment, I thought we were. No, we can't. And it looks like we can actually move around outside. We actually have vision here. This way leads back up to Avernum. Would you like to leave behind Laguerre and his expedition, ending your time here? No. Back this way is Mount Galthrax, the home of the late dragon Galthrax, who you slayed. Some of his creations and servants are still there, and they probably wouldn't be very friendly to you, so you turn back, opting not to take your chances there. And here's where we're supposed to go. You approach the edge of the river. Nearby, there is a camp. Laguerre and Cass have been staying here for a short time. You hear voices to the southeast. If you want to talk with Laguerre or Cass, they are there. Judging by past experience, they're likely to have a mission for you immediately, so if you want to do any more looking around in Vastulis, you should probably get that done before you talk to them. Well, we've already done plenty of looking around in Vastulis and spoken with all sorts of people, so I'm not concerned there. And there they are. Are you ready to speak? No, turn back. Just for a moment. Just to finish exploring here. Yeah, there's nothing else in Vastulis we have to look at. It was a very small place, in all honesty. But yes, let us speak with Laguerre and Cass. Proceed.
A darkling, he can't be trusted. Oh, hello, adventurers. It is good to see you. We have work to do. It turns out, he continues, that passing through the steel gates was just a preliminary. We have a long river journey ahead of us before we can reach the homeland that our ancestors knew. We are almost ready to begin that journey. Before we go, we need you to... Cass, prophet! What is it, Talus?
The story comes tumbling out of his mouth.
Watchers in the west have spotted an army. We think it's Nass. They found an alternate tunnel down.
A hurried discussion follows. Apparently, the Sliths of Nass, who think that Laguerre's quest is blasphemy, found the tunnel that leads directly from Avernum to Vastulis. They must have followed someone coming down that way. Presumably you.
They're coming to wipe us out. What shall we do, prophet? The boats are not ready yet.
Gather everyone here. I will consult with the goddess. All will be well. Damn it, I need to slow down the thing. Talus runs back to Vastulis to tell everyone to leave the city in a hurry. Cass stares at Laguerre, watching and waiting, as do you. Laguerre, meanwhile, closes his eyes and begins to pray. Minutes pass as hours. Laguerre communes with his goddess. You and Cass can only wait. Suddenly, Laguerre opens his eyes. You hear the commotion of dozens of Sliths coming this way, carrying all of their worldly possessions, and you hear the shouts of an army not too far behind them. As they arrive, Laguerre turns to the river, his hands outstretched over the river towards the sky. O goddess, let what you have ordained be! Holy shit, he's Moses! As you stare on in amazement, the river itself parts. The approaching Sliths stop for a moment, daunted by the prospect of descending into the now dry land between the walls of water. Laguerre turns. Do not fear! The goddess is with us! Walk unharmed on dry land in the midst of the waters. As the Sliths begin to walk down into the parted river, Cass speaks to you aside.
The prophet has chosen a few warriors to guard our rear as we cross the river. He wants you to be the main ones. We expect the Sliths of Nass to arrive within minutes. Kill as few as you can. They are blinded by their desire to maintain power, to keep their hegemony, but they are not evil. Just give us enough time to cross the river.
You trail behind as the last of the Sliths descend into the river. You stand between two walls of water in the middle of utter chaos. Dozens of Sliths around you are scurrying with frantic hisses, fleeing for their lives before the army that Nass has brought. You call to mind your task in the clamor. You must slow down the warriors of Nass until Cass tells you that the expedition is clear of the river, and then you must yourselves flee. Oh dear. One moment. Slow speed the cutscene. Oh jeez, that took a turn. It's not what I wanted. Fine, we have no choice. Enter combat. Oh, there are a lot. Alright then. Divine Host will actually help out a lot, but we're going to need other things. Alright. Spell on there. You haste yourself. Now you'll be able to give haste to Fox and Sheik. Oh crap, that's bad. I don't know how long this is gonna last. Alright, you need to heal Fox. trying to just slow them. I don't really want to kill them. Alright. Give a haste, Bonnie. Need to. And Arcane Summon. Okay! I remember, Arcane Summon was weakened in the previous game, but... oh, crap. Ah, crap, I need to reload. I remember Arcane Summon was weakened in the previous game, but, it looks like it wasn't this time. Now I gotta reload. Alright, I think we can actually cast a few spells in order to prep up. Casting of that, and I think that'll work. Yes, proceed. Alright. Yes, we know the cutscene. Unfortunately, we have to watch it again. I don't know how many turns we're going to have. Come on. And he is poisonous. What the hell? And it crashed. Alright, the fight is actually beginning now. For some reason the game crashed a couple times, but now we gotta actually do this fight. This is not going to be easy. Alright, I'm going to have you two wait. You... Divine Host to get some minions out. And you need to haste yourself so you can get haste on everyone else. Alright, you two just defend then. Alright. Haste on Bonnie and Arcane Summon to get some more minions out to try and distract them. Alright. Need a healing. Alright, the minions are charging in to assist. Wait. Yeah, that's all happening. Alright, more haste. I wish we could have gotten the spells out. No idea how long this fight is supposed to be, but it is incredibly powerful. But it is incredibly deadly. That was not enough healing. We're probably about to die, I think. Alright, I guess we need to Divine Restoration. Though that used up a lot of our abilities. And we lost someone, again. So now I need to reload again. This is incredibly deadly and dangerous, and I don't know how we're supposed to do this. This is the very first fight, and already I'm starting to get a little frustrated. And once again, the battle begins. This time, though, I have all these things cast. After combat. Yeah, I kind of want them to stay back. Yeah, I'm casting a lot in order to just distract them. as much as you can. They must be distracted. The problem is getting out of here. Oh wait, you can. Yeah, this is a lot of fighting. And I killed one of them. Didn't really want to, but considering how many of them there are... Yeah, stay back and defend these guys. Just don't let them die. This is not working as well as I hoped. Alright, lightning spray. Isn't really that effective. How about a slow? That really didn't help anyone. Wait. Yeah, this is... We're already getting overwhelmed. This is not going to work. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how this is gonna work. At the eastern end of the battle, Cass stands, waving the last stragglers out of the river bottom. Fly! Fly from them! He shouts. Do not fight! Run! Virtually all the friendly slits around you quickly depart from the battle. You have only to hold your foes but a few moments longer. Yeah, everyone, let's try and run out of here as fast as we bloody can. This isn't gonna work. Or maybe it will. Who the hell oh, that's Cass. What are you doing? You must stand and fight until all our people are completely clear. You cannot run away. Did Cass just cast terror on me? Fine. Wait until they get closer, I guess. Did Cass just seriously attack me? Done! Cass shouts to you, It is done! The others are safely across. Follow me up the shore. He casts a quick spell and dashes away to the east. You see the walls of water to either side of you begin to quiver. You must leave with all possible haste. As you hurry out of the dry river with the army right behind you, you pass Laguerre, Cass, and Pithos standing at the edge of the water looking down. You stop short and turn to watch them. Must I, goddess? Very well, thy will be done. As you watch, the river begins to flow normally again, over the heads of the entire army of Nass, still in the middle of the river. You step closer to get a better look. Everyone stands silent for a moment. Pithos runs his fingers along his two-tined spear. Cass shifts his weight from one foot to another. Laguerre stands, eyes closed, hands outstretched, mouthing words silently. Finally, he opens his eyes and turns. They are all dead? Yes, by the power of the goddess. Cass turns to you.
We have instructed the others to set up camp in a location nearby to the north. We will go there now. Take a look around and come find us soon. We will have more instructions for you.
Well, that happened. We used up almost all our spell energy, so hopefully there's a place we can rest. But damn. Did not expect that to happen. Also didn't expect the battle to be that bloody difficult right off the bat. Fortunately, we can actually rest, I think. Yes, we can. Good. We need that energy. Just in case. Let's at least find the camp. Ah, there it is. You know, we'll go into the camp and look around it in the next episode. This episode is going to be way short, I am aware. But, you know what? I think it's a good pause point, in all honesty. And I don't know how long this camp's going to be, so we'll go into the camp in the next episode. Till then, I'm Chester44, that is Fox, Sheik, Bonnie, and Draco. This has been a Blades of Avernum Let's Play, and I shall see you all next time.